It was my first day of college, and I had zero friends. I was looking at the window, staring outside, thinking that why I was alone. I had spent 2 years around that college, but still had zero friends. Hadn't know anyone whom they can I talk, and I was feeling anxious. I wasn't feeling good enough to talk with strangers. Now I had so many friends that I can talk with anyone wherever I want, whenever I want. There's no shyness, there is no weakness, there is nothing. I can talk in any group. They won't feel that there's some weird guy. They will think I'm their friend. I didn't know what should I do. Had zero knowledge about how to make friends, but now I have so many friends. I can't even remember the names, but still I try to remember. I sometimes feel like, who is this guy who I'm talking with? But sometimes they approach by themselves to talk with me. I hadn't made friends in just my class. I'd made in whole college, maybe girls, boys, anyone, the staffs, teachers, anyone you know had made anyone friend. And one thing I would say is it is a skill. It's not luck. It's not the thing generational wealth kind of bullshit. It is a thing which depends on you. It depends on the skills you will train. My training was simple. I will tell you how I used to train. First thing was reading book. Reading a book on communication. I had only read one book and that changed my entire life. The book was what that book was. The name of that book was How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Every principle is very priceless. It is worth if you wanna buy that book. I will link in the description. That book will make you more aware of what others want to hear. Their names are important for them. They want to talk about themselves. Those principles in that book help me a lot to make friends and build a good relationship and bond with them. Just one book will change your life. You don't have to do anything. Just read those principles in one single time and think how you can implement. Just straight away apply. And second thing I did was talking with strangers. If it is a skill and someone told you, I want to learn that skill, how you will suggest? If there's, a, let's say, someone play guitar, how you will tell them you will learn guitar? Playing the guitar. That's the same thing in communication skill too. If you wanna improve your communication skill, if you wanna build good friends and bond with other people, then you need to interact with others. Even if you feel it's weird, you will feel that weirdness in the beginning. That's how in the same thing, everything we feel. If you will approach a girl, you will feel weird. If you will go to the work for the first time, you will feel weird. But this weirdness will decide how you will grow. That discomfort will decide your growth. You won't grow in the same environment, same circumstances. You will grow in the different circumstances. Different circumstances, approaching a stranger and talking about themselves and asking them questions. Do you know how I was able to make so many friends? The answer is curiosity. I am genuinely curious to know about themselves, know about other people. That's how they will become interested in me and I become interested in them. I like to ask questions because the information I had missing can be filled up by a conversation. I talk with a job guy, and if I want a job, I can ask them. They had some job. They'll say yes. That's how I was able to make connections. Third thing is there's a method called web method. In that method, there is a beauty of that method is you can make anyone your friend by that web method. If let's say I'm your friend, and if I had made friendship with you, and if you're all friends, I can contact with them and make them also friend. If they had other friends, I can make them also my friends, and that web doesn't stop. That's how I build connections. If let's say I know someone in that group, I just go away right away. and talk with them and talk with other people in that group too, like they are my friend. And it's not weirdness. They won't feel that it's weird because we are made to build connections. If you are approaching a girl, then sometimes those will think it's weird, but that stuff is still good for you. It is a necessary skill for you. And if you are training by approaching strangers, then you will surpass everyone at your age, at your college, because you will realize nothing else happens when you talk with strangers. Maybe it can be a girl, it can be a boy. That's how. If you are single, you can make girlfriend too. Because I had chances, but I had different priorities. That's why I'm not doing that stuff. And my thing was that, bro, I'm not a regular college student. I just go when I feel like it, when I had time. Otherwise, I was doing that stuff. My work had zero time. Still, I made a lot of friends. Fourth is participate in the different events. In the first time, I had participate in speech, then different sports. Had win three certificates in that event at same day, and I had lose that sport. I had made a video on 10-kilometer run, but it's okay. But I had made a lot of friends by that event, because when you take participate, others will see you. When you participate, you kind of encourage discomfort in your life and training your mind. And if your mind is trained in discomfort, then you will surpass everyone. In everywhere you go, you need communication skill. Without communication skill, no one will understand what you are, who you are, what you can do for them, how you can provide value to them. You need to tell how you are good enough, not by telling right away, but by communicating effectively. And one bonus tip is make content. If you make content, I'm not sure if you will grow or not, because I am making for a year in this channel, but I've seen zero financial benefit by doing that. But I knew that in the future this will be life changing for me. But first thing I suggest is it is building my communication skill to the level my teenage my friends at my same age won't understand the importance of this communication skill. I had and majority of will know that my regional language is not English, but I was communicating effectively. If there is job in English, I will effectively communicate. How? Because I was doing that for years. That's the power of it. And even if you're doing and making in your own language, I had other channels in my own language. I'm doing that stuff because not of money. Yeah, money is a bonus, but my goal is communication skill. I will make my communication skills so much better that other people have no choice other than selecting. That is the effectiveness. And bro, I have not fully show how capable I was. I'm playing guitar and can play guitar very effectively now. I can sing decently. But in my college, no one knows that I can play guitar. Think about it. Still, I had a lot of friends. What if I play guitar? Because in India, it is not obvious that not anyone can play instrument, and the guitar is like, whoa, it's amazing. I will let you know that how it feels. I'll make video on it too. Do you know we are humans? We are made to talk with each others. We are made to communicate effectively. We are made to build an human to human emotions, interactions. That is the reason why we feel anxious, lonely, and depressed. If you do that stuff, but content creation is a very good thing, because in real life you can't become authentic. Because if let's say I do a lot of stuff, but I won't tell what I am doing because the mindset is different. I can't tell them that I'm working on this channel and making content. They won't see the future vision ahead. There's no point telling them what is the meaning of making content. But telling you who are watching this, who had same goals as me, who are struggling and having same problems as me, will benefit from it. Anyone you know and anyone you think is socialized, but you're not. And don't worry, it is a skill which you can develop. And keep in mind, bro, you need to develop it. There is nothing without communication. But communication skill had one minor skill, which is listening to. The majority of how that problem is they can't listen what others want to say. I would say develop that skill. Communication is easy, talking with easy, but listening is hard. What other have to say? Everyone has a lot of to say, but no one asks them why should they talk. That is why they struggle. That's why we have weak bonds. Don't do that mistake. That is it for now. If you wanna talk to me on one-on-one call, pick out the pin comment and take care. This is the first day of New Year for me. I don't know how much time it will take to upload this video. So happy New Year. I know I'm late and from tomorrow I will join a job for some time because of some issues because I wanna improve this quality of content, mic and stuff. But don't worry, I will not quit. This is the purpose. But money is important. You need to think in both terms. If you are struggling to, and do you know how I was get selected? Communication. Do you know how I find this job? By communication. That is the importance of communication skill. So build it.